everyone, Jennifer here again from BodyWise, and just checking in during our Safer at Home with all of you, seeing how all of you are doing. I just finished up teaching an online group mat class through Zoom. It was really fun. This has been my second group class, and I've seen a couple of clients privately also through Zoom now, and it's been quite enjoyable. I do, of course, prefer the in-person, but it is working out quite well, and it's been going smoothly, and I think we're having a good time. So I just wanted to touch base and let you know I'm thinking about all of you and hoping that you are doing well and being well, and also staying as energetically, spiritually relaxed and calm and anxiety free as possible during this time. I think we're all going to be okay. And just breathe deeply and enjoy your families. Enjoy the time now you have to be with those people, loved ones, including our four-legged creatures or two-legged creatures if you have those too, birds or anything, and enjoy the time with them as much as possible. I think that's the key. A couple of things today of orders of business. As the online stuff is taking off and doing so well, I'm going to be sending out some more surveys. We've been doing group classes without any apparatus, just you and the mat, because I didn't want to stress anybody out about what you have or didn't have. But I do want to, I love working with props in mat class, so it also makes it different and changes it up a bit, and we can work some different parts of the body, arms and legs and things a little differently. So I'm going to put out a survey asking what you all have at home. So maybe we can do a specific class based on rollers or TheraBands or things like that, and go from there. And then also too, I wanted to push again, and this kind of the first part and the second part leads into itself. I had the pleasure yesterday of working with a longtime client of mine who had moved away down to San Diego, who is in her 70s, early 70s, but had a lung transplant. And you can imagine her isolation is very isolated and very limited. But it was a joy to see her again. I hadn't seen her since the transplant or even a little bit before, and it was a pleasure to work with her. But we were talking, and she's basically a really good expert on lungs, given what she has gone through. And by the way, she's doing well, and that's just amazing. A thing she brought up to me that I want to impart out to all of you is that when they take an MRI of lungs, her pulmonary specialist was explaining to her that even in what we would call ourselves healthy people, in an MRI, they can see all the fluid even more than like an X-ray and things like that, that for often of us, there is this little layer of fluid in the bottom of our lungs, and we're going along just as if everything is good. Well, I come from a background of having asthma. I have asthma, and I have had bad pneumonia as a child. That's not good. Never should you have fluid in your lungs. Your lungs are kind of like your nose. There's cilia in them. We had that conversation, Terry and I, the lung transplant. And they should be moving in your lung and in your nose. And that keeps things from settling and becoming an illness or a dis-ease or a problem or a virus that takes over. That hair moving, and that is the way to circulate stuff through kind of mucousy, membraney type of things. So it is more than paramount that you really work your cardiopulmonary system. Upon learning that even people who feel healthy and would appear to be healthy, even on a lung examination where your doctor has you breathe with the stethoscope, that little thing of liquid down there doesn't sound like a good idea to me. And since we're all in this situation with COVID-19, to me, if you've got that little thing down there and you get the virus and you get it bad, guess where it's going? It's a set up place for it. So again, the fight against anything is to be the healthiest you can be. And a lot of us, especially in this part of the country, we get in our cars, we drive somewhere, we walk a little bit. We do a little shopping, we get back in our cars, we go home. We get in our cars, we go to work, we sit down. We get in our cars, we drive back. We sit down at home, we watch TV. We go on a walk around the block and we think, oh, that's enough. Not really. I'm going to say it. It isn't. You got to work harder. So really pushing, now's the time. We have all this time. We're at home. Let's make a change. Let's make a change for the healthiest pulmonary system you can have, as well as everything else. So I'm also going to put in the survey, back to number 1, see how that went. What you have at home, and if you're interested in doing a 30-minute cardio class. So if we have a bunch of people with ellipticals, or a bunch of people with treadmills, or bicycles, or rowers, I am a coach of that stuff. I've also done it professionally. I have learned from the best in the world. My coach was an Olympic athlete. He wrote the USA Cycling books on coaching. And my other coach was teaches and trains world champions. So I've learned from the best as far as how you keep this system working for what you want. So I want to impart that to you and help you. And we often get on the treadmill and the thing and we think we're doing it and we're just going, but you're not. I mean, I've had clients come in here and they're working on the bike, and I'm sorry, that was moving. And they go home and they do it and they say, gosh, I've never worked this hard, or this is really hard. So, doing it right, there's a way to bring your heart up and bring it down. Heart health and all of that is also about how fast your heart recovers. So doing the proper interval work and things like that really can speed up a good cardiopulmonary thing. So that's that on that. So I'll be putting out a survey, and let's have fun. While we have to be apart from each other, let's be as much together as we can and enjoy that and help each other out and bring our body-wise family, because you are like family, bring us together. And the third thing is not even really anything like that, but just something that came up for me the other night. It takes me forever to watch something. The World Championships on the track, that's the velodrome. That's the inside, like, salad bowl looking thing with the big sweeping banks. Happened a long time ago. I'm just finished the 5th day of it and finalized the competition. I used to do that as a profession. That's actually what my silver national medal is on the velodrome as a sprinter. There is a girl who is younger than me. Her name is Christina Vogel, and she is a German rider and a sprinter on the track. Multiple world champion. She had an incident on the track where I don't even know how it happened in a training, but you're going like 40 something miles an hour. She hit a rider that was in the blocks to do a standing start on a cement track outside, went over her bike and became a paraplegic. Very horrible and sad. But she was the ambassador for this year's World Championships. And I just want to say that she gave a little speech in getting the award for that. And she's still involved with helping the German track team, of course, which they won a lot of medals. The girls did anyway, so good on her. She just, I've read a lot of interviews with her during this, and to be at the top of your physical body as she was and have this happen and now not be is, it's for anybody, for any illness, for any disease, for anything that comes up against us is hard, and my heart goes out. But she just said such amazing things. She was blessed. She considered it a different way of looking at life and a new way to twist things to be the best she could be and get it. And she still loves track cycling. She's still very involved with it. And she's found her love and involvement has in turn to another thing. So she took that horrible situation and she made a beautiful thing about it. And I was just crying while she was talking. And I thought, she is a model, and there are many others in the world as well, for that type of fortitude, that type of knowing, that type of gratitude, that type of love, that type of humanity. And so I just wanted to share that story with you because it's a good feeling story. Yes, something really horrible happened to her, but here she is thriving in her new situation, and I think even more of a beautiful person than the person who was winning all the medals. She's always been a great person winning medals, but and now she's really grown, I think, even into a more special, amazing winner, so to speak. So during these times, we often think our situations are so horrible, but most of us are home in a cozy house, and we got most everything we need. I hear toilet paper is still a hot item, and one of my friends sent me a little image of guys playing poker for toilet paper rolls. I thought that was hilarious. But let's all come together and bring about the beauty of us, the goodness of us, the getting outside, walking your dogs, all the good. There's so much good that really can come from what seems to be so much bad. So we're all safe, we're all sound, we're all healthy still, and we're all doing okay. And so let's bring that to the forefront, because energetically and spiritually, if anything's going to beat something back, it's that good vibes, those good energy, those good thoughts, those good things are going to help. So that's my little message for Saturday. Let's get out and enjoy. I've got the blinds closed so they could see me in class, but it is a beautiful, gorgeous day out there. And so let's all get out, take some deep breaths, maybe do some cardio. You know, if you check with your doctor, don't go crazy and do something that's going to hurt you if you have a heart problem or condition. But if you're healthy, get out there, breathe, go deep. You know, I'm going to go on a bike ride. I'm going to go up some hills. I'm going to get my heart rate up, 185, 189. I'm going to breathe deep. I'm going to pump it a little bit up the hill. I'm going to go up Box Canyon. If you all know that area, that's steep. It's good for you. You got to do it while you can so that when you're older, you can still be doing it. We all want to be doing all the stuff at 95 and be happy. You want that slope of aging not to be a descent. You want that slope of aging to just be a calm, little slightly descending line down. That's the plan. I love you all so much, and I'm so kind of grateful for these times. Everybody kept telling me, Jennifer, you need to go online, go online. Now I'm online teaching classes, and so it's my little silver lining in it. I don't get to see my clients. Everything shifted a little bit for me. I'm actually trying to get an SBA loan, and that's a shift, but I'm okay. You know, I'm good. I have food, I have my house, I have my dogs, and the COVID-19 pushed me into doing something people were trying to push me into doing and suggesting I do anyway. So it's my silver lining. That's my Christina Vogel out of this, is that. So find your Christina Vogel in your day and embrace it, love it, be joyous with it, be happy, because that's going to get this to go past as quickly as possible. Text me, email me, call me, do all those things if you need to chat with me. I am here for you, and I will keep being in touch. And my plan is for next week to have a whole set of online scheduled classes. I had to morph into it a bit, and then this weekend, that's my task, is to get that all organized. So bear with me. Love you all. Go enjoy the day, and be wise with your body.